Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy, and today we are filming our January 2020 monthly setup. This is something I kind of dabbled with back and forth last year, but with everything that I do on this channel, it was inconsistent. So I thought I would start over again this year and try to be more consistent with you guys, even though I sit down and do my monthly layout every single month. It is a brand new year, which means we have some brand new inserts. This year I'm going to be using Paper and Glam's Luxe edition inserts. These are in A5 inserts, just like I used last year. You guys may not remember that plan with me, but we actually did this one together, I believe, on my channel. I will try to find it, but as you can see, these inserts are much shorter than the inserts that I have here. These are just the lined inserts from last year. I'll show you one of the spreads in here. So this is what one of my spreads looked like last year in January for my Paper and Glam inserts. This year, the Luxe inserts are a little bit longer, where the weekend was stacked on the other one. The weekend is not stacked here. You have your own line for Saturday and Sunday, but there is no space in between the days, which I'm okay with. It's going to make it a little bit tricky for the way I like to plan as far as putting down full boxes. So we'll just get into that as it comes. And this year we have a sidebar instead of having extra space here at the bottom. So I really like the Luxe. I had not intended on buying a new planner for 2020 until Lisa Marie debuted these on her channel, and I was like, that's literally perfection. It's exactly what I wanted in a planner. I wanted the Erin Condren layout in an A5 size, and it's like Lisa Marie read my mind and created exactly that. So when I saw those come out, I had to go ahead and get them because I'm like, it is literally what I wanted. So this is my navy blue Kikki K is what I've decided to use for the month of January. I like to switch the planner covers out in my Erin Condren. I like to switch my planner cover kind of monthly or based on what color I'm feeling. I have a total of 6 A5 planners, and it's just my favorite planner. I've said it before. I think the rings are really what attracts me ever since I was young and using Trapper Keepers. I really just like an A5, like a ring bound system. So over here, I just have a few things in my pockets. I always have a sticky note in my pocket so I can make a note and jot it on any date or month that I need to. So this one just says Hello Winter. And if I'm not mistaken, this was in an SPC rack. Nope. It's from something else completely. I don't even know. I feel like I got this when I was at Winter Plannerland last year, so that's potentially where that came from. I don't know that brand. I've never purchased from it. These definitely came from Winter Plannerland, the two die cuts. These are both, I think, Jacinia printables. They were just in a big bag. They had a bunch of stuff in it that I haven't used until this year. I've been sitting for one whole year. So I decided to use it now because I really like the way this is. Last year was my most consistent planning year, I would have to say. Like, this planner that I use was just, I used it every single week, and I felt like last year was like just a really good year for me. I know people were just so ready for 2019 to be over, but I was looking around like I've had a great year, you know. So I just felt like that was one of the best planning years. So I realized how important it is to sit down and plan for myself to be productive. So I just put these two die cuts in here because I just wanted to remember how important it is for me to personally sit down and plan every year. Then I have this bow here, which is from Mini Rose Co., which is a paper clip, super cute. And this I just have here because this Kikki K has a zipper. And last year I noticed whenever I used this particular one or my other Kikki K that has a zipper, it bent up my dividers, or it kind of scarred my dividers, and I was like, oh, I don't like that, even though I love having the zipper here. So I just took this seasonal living card from Paper and Glam that came free with my order. This is the 2020 seasonal living card, and I just put some what's called washi all across the back. As you can see, different brands. And then this little quote was on something that I got from Gold Mine Cocoa, and I just cut it out and glued it to the back of the seasonal living card and put my Gold Mine Cocoa doll here. I've narrowed down my planning to really two main shops and then some kind of side shops for the year of 2020. So you're going to see a lot of repeating of the same brands for me. Gold Mine Cocoa and Paper and Glam are two brands that have created, specifically Paper and Glam has created a lifestyle brand. Gold Mine Cocoa is definitely leaning that way. So for me, planning is truly part of my lifestyle. So I just gravitate to those two brands more. So you're going to see a lot of Gold Mine Cocoa and a lot of Paper and Glam this year in my planner. And I'm so excited to kind of have narrowed it down. I feel zero pressure to buy from other shops, and I am clearing out my collection every day of shops that I feel don't serve me the way that I thought that they would. So I have to have a doll in my planner. I just really love the way Gold Mine Cocoa dolls are so representative of everyone in your friend group, like your entire circle. So I just love that. And this one is just so fierce. It's pretty old, so you won't find this one in her shop anymore. I do have a PR code for her shop, so I will leave that in the description box below. And so this is just kind of my quote that I have selected for the month. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And because we're starting a new year and a new planner, I thought this was pretty perfect. And I kind of have this just stuck right here so I can see the doll when I open my planner, but also it does cover up my zipper. And I have just my Glam headers that were a freebie from Lisa Marie. I really appreciate her sending this to me. And so I'm going to be using this in a minute. So I really just kind of wanted to show you this planner before we get into planner the monthly view. So first things first, I have this little bookmark here that is from Scribble Prints Co. I just kind of took it, a bookmark, and laminated and hole punched it because I don't have any inserts for this planner, so I'm just kind of winging it right now. I'm either going to make some or find some that I really like, but right now I just decided I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to get started planning. So like I said, this is the Paper and Glam Planner Luxe 2020 edition. Just here it just says this planner belongs to, and I have my name, and it says if found please contact, and I have a little sticky note here that's written contact 911 because if my planner is not with me, I'm dead. So anyway, under that sticky note, obviously I have my phone number. So that is what I have there. I'm probably just going to leave that sticky note there for the entire year. But when you open it up, you have the year 2020, 6 months on this page and 6 months on this page. And Paper and Glam is made up of 14 signature colors. So you have your 12 months. Each month has a color. Then she has two other colors, which I believe are brown and black. Maybe not, maybe so. I can't remember what the other two kind of like signature colors are. They kind of make up Paper and Glam. I will leave Lisa Marie's channel in the description box below. Go over there. She's much better at describing her own brand than I am. So just go over there and check her out. So each month has 3 lines underneath. And so what I decided I wanted to do with this page was to kind of do highlights of the month that I don't want to forget. Like number 1, I have a few travel dates that I need to be very aware of for the year. I have also what's really important to me is decluttering my home, organizing my home, decorating my home, and all around making my home fit me. And one of the things that I found that this past year in 2019, being on a cleaning routine and having my space tidy really helped my mental space, and it just allowed me to be so much more free. I had company. Now that BlackBerry is gone, I can have company. So I had company at my house for the first time this year since I've been living here, you guys, and it was just so amazing. So I want to keep up with that. So here I am going to San Diego in January for 8 days. In March, I have to go to Memphis. In May, I'll be going to Chicago. Again, in October, I'll be going to Memphis. And again, in December, I'll be going to Chicago. So under that, I have each room that I want to declutter for the month. So in January, I'm gonna get in that bathroom, take every single thing out, scrub it down, and only put back in what I need. So we have January, the bathroom, planning area. I'm going to have the apartments come and clean my carpet and replace my air filter in March because I'll be in Memphis and doing a bunch of other stuff, and we'll be gearing up at work for this. It's going to be a little bit busy in the month of March. So in April, when I don't have any trips planned, I'm going to do the same thing with the kitchen. I'm going to take every single thing out of the kitchen, scrub it down, reorganize it, and don't put back what doesn't belong. Bedroom, closets, and that's all of my closets. I did my clothes not too long ago, but I need to do my closet that has like my vacuum and broom and mopping stuff in it. I kind of need to get in there and just kind of like vacuuming out, and I have a piece of machinery in there that I need to throw away. My linen closet is just a hot ghetto mess. My water heater, above my water heater is kind of where I keep my tools and things like that. I looked up there the other day and I was like, exactly what is all this up here? I'm not even sure what it was. I didn't have time to look, so I need to clean that out. And then I need to do something about my Christmas tree, my luggage, and my shoe organization in my main closet. So those little things I plan on doing in June. That's why I have the word closets and not just closet for there. And then July, I could have done the pantry with the kitchen, but you guys, if y'all have a pantry and if y'all used to be messy like I used to be messy, you would know those two things need to be separate. So I'm going to do my pantry in July. Then oh yeah, then I'm going to do pantry in July. I'm going to go back into repeating everything, you guys. Bathroom again in August. September, my planning area. Kitchen in October. Bedroom in November, and closets in December, because I just find that with my cleaning schedule, I used to have a mindset, you guys, that it was like, if I cleaned that last week, why I got to clean it again? Or if I cleaned yesterday, why I got to clean it again? It's just a matter of continuing a habit of putting things in the right place, and you're never done cleaning. I've also figured that out about going to the gym. You've never done working out. So anyway, that's why it's just going to repeat itself over the next year. So I love the way that is set up. Thank you for those spaces, Lisa Marie. And then here you have the monthly overview. I have a lot of family, and I have some of the most beautiful friends in the world that are family. So this is what birthdays look like for me throughout the year. And these are the birthdays that either get a FaceTime, a phone call, a meaningful text, just a card, or a card with something in it. It's very rare that I send adults a card with something in it, but it's very important for me, for my nieces and nephews, to get a card with some money in it. It makes them happy. The little ones get $5 and they still are happy about it. The big ones get a little bit more and they end up texting me, thank you, TT. So I love doing that. And these are the birthdays that I have laid out for the month, for the year, that I kind of really plan on celebrating and make sure they hear from me and know that I'm thinking of them and I love them. I'm looking at it now and I'm missing 2 birthdays that I'll have to fill in, but that is what this page looks like. So this will be a great page for you to do anything like that, like your school out, anniversaries, birthdays, or just special things that you want to remember, or you could put your cleaning list here. Anything you want to do. And then you go into the next page, and right before the month you have this fully lined page that you can do anything you want to do with. I have not decided what I'm going to do with this page yet, to be honest with you. So if you have any suggestions of what you think I should do with this page, you can leave them in the description box below, because I'm just not sure yet. And then we have the seasonal living list. And this is one of the things I was talking about earlier when I feel like Paper and Glam. Out of all the planner brands that I know, because I don't know them all, because every day I'm amazed. I'm like, that person has a planner. Do you guys know Damon John, the guy who's the shark, one of the sharks on the Shark Tank? He recently put out a planner. I was like, he has a planner. I was like, this planning thing is real, y'all. But anyway, there's so many planner brands out there. I don't know them all. But when it comes to Paper and Glam, it is truly a lifestyle brand. And one of the things that I felt like really, really helped me last year was this seasonal living list, because I didn't try to do everything on this seasonal living list. I would just pick out a few things each month that I wanted to focus on. And it really kind of settled me down and allowed me to rest in the spirit of the season that I was in, more specifically in the month that you're in. You tend to kind of rush through things and rush through life, and you don't just get a minute to kind of sit down and breathe and kind of take in the space around you. That's why it feels like time is passing so fast. So doing this really allowed me to just sit down and breathe, and I love that so much. I know one thing I definitely want to do for the month of January is read by the fire. I'm very excited about that, as I do have a fireplace here in my apartment. And you guys, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know that every time I go to Trader Joe's, I get myself flowers. I find it interesting in my grocery haul videos, someone was always commenting, it's so interesting that you buy yourself flowers. But buying myself flowers is something that I've done for many years. So that is something I get to check off each month for my seasonal living. And then every month there is a nail polish color that Lisa Marie has that speaks to her. And I'm taking that concept this year and I'm using polishes that speak to me, because for me, I think of winter whites. I really don't think of blue. So even though I will check blue mani and pedi, it'll be a winter white mani and pedi. And when I get to that part of my life, I'll actually share it with you, because I've created 12 signature colors for myself this year, which is so fun. And that is strictly, completely ripped off from Paper and Glam Seasonal Living, is to have a different color nail polish for each month. I just think that's so, so cool. So this is what a seasonal living list looks like. It's just a way for you to enjoy the season that you're in and kind of slow down and rest a little bit. And this is the monthly view. So last year, let me show you that again. Last year in the Paper and Glam, the weekends were stacked. As you can kind of see here, they're just stacked on top of each other. But this year, Saturday and Sunday have their own, and it is so exciting. I just can't believe she created this. It is so exactly what I wanted. And then you have your column over here that you could put your goals on, but I'm actually going to use this as my memory keeping. Last year in my Erin Condren typically is where I would do all of my like memory keeping, but I just am not interested in having more than one planner that I'm using this year. I'm just kind of over that part of my life. I just want to have one planner, and this one is going to be it, because it really is my dream planner. So last year, this is the month of September, and this is what September looked like in my memory planner. But this is what a monthly view looked like for me, and I want to recreate this again. This is the second brand I've been talking about in this video, which is Gold Mine and Cocoa. And this is their signature doll, which is called Peyton. And Peyton has different friends, and she has children, she has a husband, so there's different things going on. And I just like to take one special moment from the day and put it in my monthly view. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. This is going to be used for pre-planning as well as memory planning. So over here, I'm planning to really kind of track the books that I read for the month, and also like my scripture for the month, like what I feel like I need to work on most for the month. I'm going to be putting it over here in this side column. So that's how my monthly view is going to look at the end. But today we are going to plan just these few pages out in just a moment. We're going to plan in a minute. I'm going to leave a timestamp in where I start the plan with me, but this video is a planner setup and monthly plan with me. So that's what all this chatting is right now. And so I already showed you what the weekly view looks like. I love the fact that it has this blank column here that you can do what you want a week, do what you want it with, and then your columns. that go throughout the whole week. They are timed starting at 7 a.m. and ends at 7 p.m. I don't care about the times being here. I'll probably cover most of them up. But the cool thing, the reason I really like having this planner with the times in is because I plan chronologically. So if it's something I know I'm going to do at the end of the day, I'm just going to sit down here regardless of what the time is. If it's something I know I do in the morning, I'll stick up here. It doesn't have to be at 7 a.m. or at 8 a.m. That's just how my brain works. So that's why I was really grateful for this type of layout in this planner. So then the month of February, we have another seasonal living list, and that signature color is pink. Month of March, and what that seasonal living list looks like, this is April, and this is May, June, July, August, September, October, November, have December. So the first thing I want to do is take out this laminated seasonal living list that I have, and I'm just going to prop it over here to the side because I'm going to use it to put my holidays down first. That's what I want to do first, because I think the way I can envision my spread is by putting these down first. So on January 8th, we have Bubble Bath Day. I personally hate baths, but I do really like aromatherapy showers. So I'll definitely take some time out in that week. That happens, this is probably going to be the day I actually do it, because this is the day that we give, oh no, these are too long for the boxes. Well, we'll have to just trim off the edges of it. So anyway, this is the day I get back from traveling for work. So that may be the actual day that I take a long aromatherapy bath. Then on January 14th, you have Organize Your Home Day. And I already showed you guys my organization plan, my decluttering plan for 2020. So I'm actually going to put that here on Saturday the 18th. Even though it's on the 14th, I'm absolutely going to hang out at home on the 14th. And that's the day that I am going to do my bathroom declutter. So we'll put the Organized Home Day sticker there. Then on the 19th is Popcorn Day, which is that Sunday. And it'll be fun, maybe, to get some of my friends and have a little movie day or hang out and have some popcorn. I'll get with them and see if that's something that they're interested in doing. And then super important, we have MLK Day on the 20th. I will look around the city and see what thing I can do to support that. Vanderbilt has something really cool that they're doing. I did try to get some tickets, so maybe I will. You kind of have to do a lottery situation for that. So maybe I will get some tickets to that, and hopefully I can get two to have my friend come along with me. So handwriting day goes all the way to the end of the box, so I'll just have to let that one hang over. And then on the 31st, you have Hot Chocolate Day. I have that here. That's long as well, so we'll have to let that one kind of hang over onto the first. And then the other things that we have are here that I can put in throughout the month, like the Read by the Fire. I'm definitely going to do my planner setup I'm doing now. And then my 2020 reading list, I am going to follow mostly Paper and Glam this year, but I'm going to be reading my own stuff too. And then winter decor, I'm probably not going to do that because I'm only going to be in my apartment 2 weeks of the month and go on a winter adventure. So when these things come up, I'll just put them in on the date. That's why I wanted to kind of lay these out first. So I'm going to take some time off camera and trim the edges on these little monthly views, and I'll be right back. So the next thing I want to put in are my travel days for work. We're going to be leaving from the 31st. So I'm going to go ahead and actually use some of this heart washi from Pink Room's Code. This spread is so blue, I feel like I need to pull in some of the pink. So this pink has gold and it has hearts and bows on it. I'm typically not a fan of golds like stickers and stuff in my spread. When Paper and Glam came out with the gold headers and all of that, I wasn't a fan of it, and I was like, no, I'll just pass. I just won't get headers, you know, from her anymore because I just don't love gold. But in Lisa Marie Fashion, she definitely sent this sample out to me of these freebie that has the gold on it, and it is stunning. It is beautiful, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to love it. I don't want to love it, but it's super, super pretty. So even though the 31st is not in the month, I'm going to mark it anyway because that's the day we actually leave Nashville for San Diego. And then we won't be back until the 8th. That is why I put Bubble Bath Day there, because I want to have a good aromatherapy shower when I get back. Because traveling that many days is very stressful, especially as hard as we work. For those of you who don't know, I work for a company that puts on an annual conference. There are 20,000 members of this particular area of academia, but only about 13,000 come to the annual conference. I did say only about 13,000. So it's still super busy. I'm just going to put this little label there. And then I'm going to put another one in the same color on the 8th for when we come back. And I'm going to write in the airport codes. And I'm going to take this little sheet from Gold Money Coco. This is a collab she had with Oso Paper Co. And I'm just going to try to cut this sticker straight down the middle and put one girl on going and one girl on coming. Just going to cut it here where their little hands are. So we're going to put Danielle of Also Paper and Co. here. And we're going to put Felicia of Gold Mine and Cocoa here. And I am using the Micron 0.05 to write on these stickers. These stickers are very different. So this is a color that doesn't smear or fade. I get these from Amazon. I will link them in the description box below. So that's coming and going. So then next thing I want to mark are my birthdays for the month. And I'm going to use these gold flags to mark birthdays. So the first birthday we have in January 1st is Felicia of Gold Mine and Cocoa. The next birthday I have is, let me not guess. Let me get it right. Okay, it's my sister-in-law, Kim, and her birthday is on January 6th. And then my BFF, Brandy, is January 11th. So they're all right within those 2 weeks. And those are all the birthdays I have for January. And I'll just write those in. So the next thing I want to put in here are my paydays. So we get 3 paydays in January, and there are 3 dollar signs here. And then after that, I'm going to use these flags down here, and I'm going to mark my work days on my second job. Okay, so I have all of my work days down for my second job. This traveling is for my main job, so I'm not working a second job while I'm in San Diego, so I just put that there. I'm going to take this little flag and hope it fits over here in the corner. Fits close enough. And I'm going to use this blue, navy blue sticker here and put it on top of it. Kind of here in the middle, and maybe kind of off to the side just a little bit. And I'm gonna put that there. Oh wait, I have an idea. Let's see. I have an idea. This is my Peyton journal. So I keep all of my Peytons from Gold Mining Cocoa. And honestly, I'm about to grow out of it. So I'm going to pull out my Peyton Praise, and I'm going to use her. Let's see, I'm kind of going to use this one, cat corner here, off the page a little bit, and I'm going to use my Peyton Praise here. And this is where I'm going to put my scripture of the month, which is Philippians 4:6-7. And so then I'm going to add this pink flower box here at the bottom. I'm going to turn it on its side and just kind of lay it down here. And down here, I'm going to put Peyton Reads, because this is where we're going to put our Paper and Glam book of the month there, which is Intercom, Outer Peace, Intercom. One of the two is by Gretchen Rubin. I have it on hold at the library, so I'm actually going to pick it up and just read it hopefully in a couple of days. So I'll just mark that there. I'm also reading the book Outliers that I'm hoping to be done with as well in the month of January. So I'm just going to put another black here, so when I'm done with Outliers, I can just put it there, or whatever book I actually finished reading for the month of January. So you guys, this is what my monthly view looks like. This is what we're shaping up with so far. Of course, the end of the month, it will look completely different than it does now. I just wanted to kind of brain dump onto this planner and get everything down of what I know so far. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do have a separate Instagram for all of my planner related stuff, and it is Tracy Has a Plan with a bunch of underscores. I will link it in the description box below. I will also link a discount code in the description box below on your first order with Paper and Glam. I am not on her PR team, but she was gracious enough to give me a code for you guys. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I also am on the PR team of Gold Mining Cocoa, where these super adorable little dolls come from. And then the doll that I showed you here. So this is for Paper and from Gold Mining Cocoa as well. I will link that in the description box for you also. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video that hopefully will not be this long. See you guys soon. Bye, beautiful.